What if I told you there are a few important secrets about the Woodlands, Texas that you should really know before moving here? I'm talking about the honest pros and cons of living in the Woodlands, so you get a real picture of what life here is actually like. Whether you're moving to the Woodlands from another state or thinking about investing, this honest overview of the Woodlands could help you avoid some expensive surprises. I've been here with my family since 2021, and we've seen both the blessing and the challenges that don't show up in glossy marketing. Let me walk you through everything you need to know about living in the Woodlands. Hey, I'm Cristóbal with Agape Real Estate Group. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My family and I live right here in the Woodlands, and on this channel, I keep it real about life and real estate in our community. Today, I'm sharing with you the truth about the Woodlands, Texas, the master plan community that's often ranked the best place to live in the US. I'll show you the side most people talked about and the side nobody warns you about. Before we dive deep into these hidden realities, I love to connect with you. Tell me in the comments, are you relocating, investing, or just researching? I really enjoy connecting with people who are exploring the Woodlands, especially those going through major life changes, new chapters in life, like making a move to a new community in Houston, Texas. Let me tell you what I love most about the Woodlands. Location is absolutely everything. We are about 40 minutes north of Houston with access to I-45, Hardy Toll Road, and the Grand Parkway. And the best part, Bush Intercontinental Houston Major Airport with domestic and international flights is only 30 minutes away. That makes life so much easier if you travel often for business or to see your loved ones. Many of my friends here fly regularly, and for them, this convenience is a game changer. Once you hit I-45, you can jump on Hardy Toll Road and be at the airport around 20 to 30 minutes without much hassle. That's a lot of save time and reduce stress. And commuting from the Woodlands to Houston is manageable thanks to the Woodlands Express. There are 3 parks and ride locations with routes to downtown, Medical Center, Green Plaza, and the Energy Corridor. The buses even have Wi-Fi so you can read, catch up on work, or just rest while someone else drives. It's one of the big reasons people choose this community. Easy access to Houston jobs market while enjoying lifestyle of master plan community. Now, let me tell you one more huge fact about the Woodlands, which many people find a little problematic. Traffic. If you are in the back of the villages or the newer part of the Woodlands, especially near 1488, the main road on the north side that is packed with traffic lights and school traffic, the commute to I-45 in the mornings can be tough. In recent years, the traffic has gotten heavier, and during rush hours, it's not unusual to spend 30 to 40 minutes just getting out to the freeway. School zones make it worse. If you ever try to take research forests between 6 in the morning and 9, you know what I mean. That's where the main entrance to the Woodlands High School is, and traffic there is bumper to bumper. Still, most people I talk to, including my wife, say they love it here because everywhere you look, you are surrounded by trees and green spaces. It's what makes the Woodlands so unique. But just know there's no public transportations inside the community, so you will rely on your car for everything. When we first moved into the Woodlands, we depended on GPS constantly. And honestly, even now, when we're visiting friends on the other side of the Woodlands, we'll still pull it up because with so many winding streets, it's easy to get turned around. That's part of the charm, but also something to be prepared for if you are considering a move to the Woodlands, Texas in the near future. Here is something most people see as a negative, but I believe it's actually huge. All 9 original villages are completely built out with no new construction available. Let me explain why this scarcity is actually an advantage for your investment. When there's no new property construction, values stay strong because supply is limited. Tax rates are lower since infrastructure is already paid off and the community is stable with mature trees and established amenities. In newer areas around us, residents are paying higher taxes to fund new roads, utilities, and community infrastructure. You can always renovate a home to your taste, and many families do beautiful updates here. But you can't buy this exclusive location. That's why property values in the best neighborhoods in the Woodlands, Texas have remained strong even when surrounding areas see fluctuations. The scarcity factor works in your favor for long-term appreciation. Now, let me tell you what makes all of these challenges worth it. The community and the amenities. They are honestly unmatched. The Woodland has over 100 parks, 17 community pools, and hundreds of miles of trails. And it's not just the numbers, it's the way people actually connect here. When we moved in back in 2021, almost every neighbor came by to introduce themselves. One even brought flowers to my wife. Today, we host a block party once a year. Even a quick stop to grab the mail can turn into a long chat with neighbors who genuinely care. And then you have the Woodlands waterway amenities, dining right in the water, shopping with places like Louis Vuitton and Gucci, plus huge landing for business and dining. There's even a free trolley that runs 7 days a week and ties all of this together. My family loves hopping on it on the weekends just to explore without worrying about parking. The township also organizes events all year long. Summer concerts at North Shore Park, egg hunts, a 4th of July parade, and firework displays. These aren't small. They are well organized and really bring people together. If you are into sports, pickleball is everywhere. I started with just a couple of friends, and within a month, our group grew from 4 people to almost 15 people playing every day. There are things you don't always see in the brochures, but they are the heartbeat of this community, and it's what makes the Woodlands such a special place to call home. And if you are considering making the move here, don't do it alone. Reach out to me. I would love to guide you through the neighborhoods, show you the hidden gems, and help you find the right fit for your lifestyle and your future. Let's talk about the cost of living in the Woodlands, Texas, and the hidden expenses nobody mentions. Homes here are selling for a median price of $575,000 to $610,000 as made of 2025. Property taxes vary depending on the village and taxing district. I've seen them as low as about 1.7% and as high as 2.5% in some cases. What does that mean? On a $600,000 home, it can easily be between $9,000 to $15,000 per year in property taxes. Homeowners insurance has also gone up in recent years. Around here, most people are paying between $2,500 to $4,500 annually, especially with today's storms risk and higher rebuilding costs. But here's something most people don't hear about. The township maintains the big parks, the trails, but when it comes to neighborhood level upkeep, they often don't do a great job. Things like roundabouts, entry landscaping, and small common areas can be hit or miss. And it shows. Some villages look fantastic because residents stepped in, while others look neglected. Here's another reality. There's limited CC&R enforcements since the Woodlands doesn't have traditional HOAs across most of the community. That means some neighbors keep their yards picture perfect, while others let things slide. And to add a few natural quirks like pet mess on trails or vegetation diseases spreading, and it's not always the perfect postcard people imagine. These aren't deal breakers, but they are real parts of daily life that affect your comfort, your budget, and ultimately how your neighborhood feels. When you are considering a move, it's important to factor in this cost up front so you know exactly what living here really means. The truth about the Woodlands, Texas is that it's an incredible place to live. But it's not the flawless paradise you may see in brochures. The traffic is real, the weather brings challenges, and the costs are higher than some people first suspect. But there's the other side. If you do your homework and go in with realistic expectations, the quality of life here is hard to match anywhere else in North Houston. From the community connections and the endless recreation to the convenience of Houston and Bush right nearby, life here has a rhythm and energy all of its own. The Woodlands, Texas real estate market in 2025 brings both opportunities and challenges. Yes, we're seeing more price reductions and longer market times, which gives the smart buyers room to negotiate. With the right preparation and the right guidance, this can be one of the best moves you will ever make. Whether you're searching for the right place to call home or exploring investment opportunities, understanding this real pros and cons is essential. The key is going in with your eyes wide open, budgeting for the actual cost, and choosing your village carefully based on your priorities. If you are serious about making the Woodlands your next destination, I would love to help you navigate these positions with complete transparency. Download my Woodlands relocation guide below. It's packed with the insights and resources you will need to move here with real confidence. At Agape Real Estate Group, we are committed to providing guidance rooted in trust, faith, and integrity so you can move forward with confidence and peace of mind. Contact me directly. I'm here to make sure your real estate journey is built on trust and leads to the best possible outcome for your unique situation. This is the link to the Woodlands relocation guide. You can find it in the description section below. Now, you know what's really like to live in the Woodlands, Texas. The real story that most people don't tell. If you're ready to make the move or just want guidance that gives you clarity and confidence in choosing the right neighborhood, reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description. You can also scan the code, hop on my calendar. At Agape Real Estate Group, our mission is simple: to serve with trust, faith, and integrity so you can make decisions with certainty and peace of mind. For us, it's never just about buying a house. It's about helping you find the home and the lifestyle that truly fits your goals. Don't forget to subscribe for more relocation tips, buyer insights, and neighborhood updates about the Woodlands. Thank you for watching. Nos vemos en el próximo video.